everyone, welcome back to GK Today. I am Sana and in this video we'll cover the current affairs. Before we move ahead, let me inform you that these questions are part of our daily 20 MCQ series 2022 in the GK Today's Android application. So if you are looking for the text version of these questions and their explanations along with the interactive quiz, you may consider joining our daily 20 MCQ series in the GK Today Android application. In this course in app, you get daily 20 MCQs, a fortnightly quiz, a monthly revision document, and also category-wise revision e-books that are optimized for reading on mobile. You are also able to access all archives of questions from January 2020 onwards. And let me tell you one more thing. If you want the Hindi version of this session, you can refer to our former channel named as GK Today. The link has been given in the description box from where you can reach to. So without taking much of your time, let's get started. Good morning everyone. Welcome back to GK Today. And today we'll be discussing most important MCQs for 29th of July 2022. Let's start. Which state has signed Memorandum of Understanding with the Telangana state to set up all women-run cooperative bank? So Rajasthan has signed this MOU with the Telangana government's Istri Nidhi Credit Cooperative Federation, and aim is to set up the first all-women-run cooperative bank in the state of Rajasthan on the lines of the Istri Nidhi model of Telangana state. Okay, so Rajasthan Mahila Nidhi Fund would be operated by the women self-help groups for the women of self-help group only. Fine. Let's see some of the important states. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Island, which was seen in the news recently, is located in which state or the Union Territory? So the Andaman and Nicobar Command handed over the Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Island to the Andaman and Nicobar administration. Why? For the development of tourism and infrastructure growth. Okay, so this island is also known as Ross Island and it is situated 3 kilometers away from the Port Blair. Also it houses India's very first solar lighthouse, right? So Niti Aayog and the Island Development Agency has taken several initiatives to develop these islands under the Act East policy. Fine. Palli Karanai Marsh Reserve Forest and Pichavaram Mangrove, which were designated as Ramsar Site, are located in which state? So India has designated 5 new wetlands of international importance as the Ramsar sites in the country, and now this number has been increased from 49 to 54. So the new sites include 3 wetlands from Tamil Nadu. First is this Palli Karanai Marsh Reserve Forest, second is Pichavaram Mangrove, and the third one is Karikilli Bird Sanctuary. Okay, then fourth one is Pala Wetland in the state of Mizoram, and the fifth one is Sakhisagar Wetland in the state of Madhya Pradesh. Okay, so these are located in Tamil Nadu. Which Indian state recently launched a dedicated tourism policy 2021? So Jharkhand has recently launched this tourism policy. Why? Because they want to make the state as a hub for tourist destination. Asian Development Bank has approved a $96.3 million loan to which state for the safe drinking water and sanitation? So ADB has approved this much amount for the state of Himachal Pradesh for their safe drinking water and sanitation projects. And the headquarters of ADB lies in Philippines. Which state signed Memorandum of Understanding with the Flipkart to provide the placement opportunities to the students in ITIs and in the engineering colleges? So Bihar government has signed these MOUs with 7 major companies so as to provide the placement opportunities for their students who are studying in ITIs and various engineering colleges. Okay, and these major companies include Flipkart and Maruti Suzuki as well. Okay, next question. Which animal features in the 36th National Games 2022 to be held in Gujarat? So Gujarat has been approved the host for 36th National Games that is to be held between September 27 to October 10 in the year 2022. So the last edition of the National Games was organized in Kerala in the year 2015. So Gir Lion and Statue of Unity with Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel are seen in the logo of the game. This is the lion and this is the statue. So Indian Olympic Association accepted the proposal of Gujarat for hosting the event after 7 years. Okay. Let's see some of the important sports related current affairs. Which institution has launched the campaign Create for India to cheer the Indian contingent of the Commonwealth Game? This Commonwealth Game is to be held in Birmingham, and the Sports Authority of India has launched this campaign under the hashtags Create for India and Cheer for India. Okay, so a 215 member team would be taking place in this game from India, which is the venue of the Asian Games in 2023. So Asian Games would be hosted by China in 2023 and it would be taking place from September 23 to October 8, which is the host of the National Games conducted by Indian Olympic Association in 2022. So just we have seen this question, answer would be Gujarat. Which Indian sports person clinched the men's javelin throw gold at the 2022 Quarantine Games? So this is very famous, Neeraj Chopra. So he has clinched the gold with a throw of 86.69 meters. Neeraj Chopra battered his national record in javelin throw in the Paavo Nurmi Games held in which country? This game took place in the country Finland, and he made the throw of 89.3 meters here. Okay, and in the Tokyo Olympics his throw was of 87.58 meters, right? Also don't forget that recently he won the silver in the 2022 World Athletics Championship, which is the venue of the Khelo India Youth Games 2021. This game took place in Haryana, and talking about the medal tally, first was Haryana, second was Maharashtra, and third was Karnataka. What was the mascot for this game? Jay and Vijay, right? And the theme song was Hum Hum. Fine. You have to tell me Khelo India University Games were held in which city? Next question. Which is the location of the India International Bullion Exchange? So Prime Minister Narendra Modi is set to launch the country's first international bullion exchange at Gujarat International Finance Tech City, that is GIFT City. Okay. So India International Bullion Exchange will facilitate the efficient price discovery while promoting the financialization of the gold in India. So the Prime Minister will also lay the foundation stone of the International Financial Services Centers Authorities Headquarters building. Okay. Coming to the question slide, Bundelkhand Expressway was recently inaugurated in which state or the Union Territory? So this expressway was inaugurated in Uttar Pradesh. Union Textile Minister inaugurated the new campus of the National Institute of Fashion Technology in which state? This campus of NIFT has recently been inaugurated in the state of Haryana. Which state inaugurated its first gas-based tea processing center? This is the state Tripura. Devgarh International Airport, which was recently inaugurated, is located in which state? This airport lies in the state of Jharkhand. Also don't forget that Jharkhand has recently secured the first position in the Delta rankings for the month of June under the Shyam Prasad Mukherjee Rural Mission, right? What is the name of India's first autonomous navigation facility inaugurated recently? The name of this navigation facility is Tihan. Okay, and what is the full form? Technology Innovation Hub on Autonomous Navigation. Fine. Next question. Which city hosted Incredible India Kargil Marathon and Tourism Festival 2022? So this 2-day festival recently commenced in the Kargil district and several cultural programs were organized to present the tradition and the culture of Kargil district to the outsiders. So Incredible India Kargil Marathon was also launched on the occasion, and traditional food stalls, display of traditional sports including horse polo and archery sports were also organized. Okay, and don't forget that Zanskar festival is scheduled in the month of September. Okay, let's see some of the important festivals. Which state or the union territory announced to conduct a government-backed shopping festival in 2023? Answer is New Delhi, and it would be taking place from January 28 to February 26, 2023. Which of the following pairs of festivals and the respective states are matched correctly? So we have to identify whether the pair is right or not. Okay. First is Yugadi from Andhra Pradesh. This is absolutely right. Yugadi festival is celebrated in the state of Andhra Pradesh. And talking about some more festivals from Andhra Pradesh, it celebrates Vishakha Utsav, then Tirupati, Brahma Utsav, etc. Okay. Next is Vishu from the state Kerala. This is also right. Vishu is the festival that is celebrated in Kerala state. And different festivals from Kerala are, for example, Onam, Nehru Trophy, Boat Race, Cochin Carnival, etc. Jur Sital from Bihar, this is also right. And from Bihar there are festivals, for example, Bihula, then Pitru Paksh Mela, then Sonpur Cattle Fair, etc. Next is Bohag Bihu from Assam, this is also right. And from Assam, a very famous Mela is there named as Ambu Bachi Mela. Right? So correct answer would be all are right, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Which Indian filmmaker has been selected for the Locarno Kids Award La Mobilier at Locarno Film Festival? This is Gitanjali Rao. Which state or the union territory hosted the India's very first Lavender Festival? So India's first Lavender Festival was hosted by Jammu and Kashmir. Okay. Next question. What is the goods and the service tax for the fresh milk and pasteurized milk? So the government has recently clarified that fresh milk and the pasteurized milk are fully exempted from the GST. Okay. So correct answer would be 0%. And other milk products including curd and buttermilk are also exempted from the GST if sold in the forms other than those pre-packaged and labeled. Okay. So GST of 5% applies to the milk product when sold in pre-packaged and the labeled form and ultra high temperature milk. Okay. No GST is applied on fresh milk and pasteurized milk. Coming to the question slide, what is the name of the Canara Bank's mobile banking super application? So Canara Bank has recently launched its mobile banking super application named as Canara AI1. Okay. So it eliminates the need of having multiple mobile applications, and it is available in 11 different languages, and also it provides the solution to all the banking and the lifestyle needs and various social security schemes. So users not having an account with the Canara Bank can also use the UPI and the shopping facility of the super application. Okay. So name is also important, and don't forget that this is the application of Canara Bank. What is the growth forecast for India for 2022 to 23 as per the Asian Development Bank recent estimate? So ADB has estimated India's growth forecast to be at 7.2% for 2022 to 23. The World Bank has approved a loan of $1 billion to support which program in India? So World Bank has approved this much amount to support Ayushman Bharat Health Mission of India. Which Indian public sector bank has launched the WhatsApp banking services? This is State Bank of India. And with this service, the users can check their account balance and also they can get the mini statement. Which is the venue of the CII Exim Bank Conclave on India-Africa Growth Partnership 2022? So the venue for this event was New Delhi. Okay. Next question. Qais Sayed, who was seen in the news recently, is the president of which country? So Tunisia passed a referendum recently on a new constitution, that gives its president almost unlimited powers. So President of Tunisia, Kais Saied, celebrated the victory of the referendum after favorable exit poll. Okay. So Tunisia is the northernmost country in Africa and its capital is Tunis. So he is the president of Tunisia. Okay. Let's see some of the important appointments. Ahmed Nawaf Al-Ahmed Al-Sabah has been appointed as the Prime Minister of which country? So Kuwait has appointed Ahmed Nawaf Al-Ahmed Al-Sabah as the new Prime Minister of the country, and Sheikh Ahmed Al-Nawaf has been the first Deputy Prime Minister and the Minister of Interior of Kuwait since March 2022. Which Indian economist has been appointed as the Chief Economist of the World Bank? So the World Bank has appointed Indermeet Gill as the Chief Economist and the Senior Vice President for the Development Economics. So he will be the second Indian after Kaushik Basu to become the Chief Economist of the World Bank. And talking about the World Bank, it is an international financial institution that grants the loan to the middle and the low income countries, right? Who has been appointed as the interim CEO of the National Land Management Corporation? This is Sanjay Kumar Jain. Who has been appointed as the BCCI Ethics Officer and Ombudsman? This is Vineet Saran. Who has been recently appointed as the Managing Director and CEO of the National Stock Exchange? Answer is Ashish Kumar Chauhan. Okay. Next question. Yosemite National Park, which was seen in the news for oak fire, is located in which country? So California has declared a state of emergency near the Yosemite National Park as the oak fire burned homes, and over 3,000 people were forced to evacuate from their home. Okay. So the oak fire had burned around 17,000 acres of land and is seen as the largest wildfire of 2022. And this wildfire has spread faster due to the prevalent hot and the dry weather and the drought conditions there. Okay. So correct answer would be USA. Let's see some of the important parks that were in news. At which location did Union Minister Jitendra Singh launch the North India's first industrial biotech park? So North India's very first industrial biotech park has been launched by Jitendra Singh at Jammu. Singalila National Park, which was seen in the news recently, is situated in which state? This national park lies in the state of West Bengal. Which state signed a memorandum of understanding with the Singapore-based IGSS Ventures to set up a semiconductor fab unit and a semiconductor high-tech park? So for this purpose, Tamil Nadu has signed this MOU with IGSS Ventures, and now they will be together setting up a semiconductor fab unit and a high-tech park. MPPSC signed a memorandum of understanding with which state to develop a 10 gigawatt ultra mega renewable energy power park? This is Rajasthan state. Khubsgul Lake National Park, which was recently added to UNESCO World Network of Biosphere Reserve, is located in which country? So recently it has been added to UNESCO World Network of Biosphere Reserve and it lies in the country Mongolia. Next question. Which country topped the medal tally of the 2022 World Athletics Championship? So USA emerged as the topper of the medal chart, and then it was followed by Jamaica at second place and Ethiopia at third place. So Neeraj Chopra was the India's only medalist at the 2022 World Athletic Championship because he clinched silver in the men's javelin throw. However, India registered its best ever performance at the tournament because it registered 6 finalists and it is double the previous record of finalists in the 2015 edition. Fine. Let's see some of the important events. Which racing driver won the French Grand Prix 2022? It was won by Max Verstappen. You have to tell me from which country he belonged to. Which Indian player won the Parisian Open chess tournament 2022 in Serbia? So the winner of this tournament was Raghunandha. Which sports person won the Malaysia Masters Badminton title 2022? Winner was Chico Ora Dwi Wardio. Which Indian wrestler won a bronze medal at the Under-23 Asian Wrestling Championships 2022? Answer would be Deepak Punia. Which institution has won UNESCO's recognition for the use of information and communication technology in education? This is Central Institute of Educational Technology. It has won the UNESCO's recognition for the use of ICT in education. Next question. India's biggest spectrum auction for dash of 5G airwaves worth 4.3 lakh crore rupees has commenced recently. So India's biggest spectrum auction for 72 gigahertz of 5G airwaves has commenced recently, and it has been worth at 4.3 lakh crore rupees. So Reliance Jio, Bharti Airtel, Vodafone Idea and a unit of Gautam Adani's Adani Enterprises are bidding for this 5G spectrum, and the auction is held for spectrum in various low, mid and high frequency bands. Okay. In low, which frequencies come? 600 megahertz, 700, 800, 900, 1800, 2100 up to 2300. Mid frequency is 3300 megahertz and high frequencies include 26 gigahertz. Okay. Coming to the question slide, the Anti-Maritime Piracy Bill, which was recently listed, is associated with which union ministry? This bill is related to Ministry of External Affairs. What is the new name of India's first passenger drone, which was recently seen in the news? So India's very first passenger drone is called as Varuna, and its flight time is up to 25 to 33 minutes, and it can carry the payload of 130 kgs, and the range of this drone is up to 25 kilometers. Which tech company funds the Digivani call center set up recently by NASSCOM? This is Google. Mario Draghi, who recently resigned from his post, was the Prime Minister of which country? So he was the Prime Minister of Italy, and recently he submitted his resignation to the President of Italy. Who's that? Sergio Mattarella. India recently held Human Rights Dialogue with which global bloc? So we have recently conducted this Human Rights Dialogue with European Union. Fine. Now let's start with today's quiz. Here on the slide you can see 5 questions which have been taken from the past 2-3 days current affairs. Pause the video and try to solve each of these questions. And at the end of the lecture, do not forget to share your scores in the comment section. So please be honest and do not cheat with yourself. So that's it for today. I hope you have liked the session. These were the important news and events from today, and we will meet again tomorrow with some more important current affairs. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to GK Today. With this, Minuzhat Sana signing off.